one channel on my amplifier.
I'll tell you what, just cut this one out and actually physically leave it on here all the time. Good to see you wearing your sun hat, matey.
There's only 4 Warratahs to pick up. The other 2 are coming in another car.
What? Feathers.
Angry Angus. He's up there putting a tent up. Fell over. That's going to be today's biggest job, is put a tent up.
Tansley 3, win 3. Go for it.
Sam, can you run down and tell Bruce to bring back Nate? It's okay. Bumblebee.
Okay, let's go back the other way.
My name is Tansley. I'm on holiday like the rest of you, and I've come along here to watch some good entertainment and to entertain the children as well. Before we are entertained by a fantastic group that's standing up around me, fortunately for you, I am not going to sing, which some of you may have thought I was going to do. I'm actually just going to introduce, and then we're going to let the professionals have their go and entertain you with some great music. But in the meantime, here's the list of activities after the band, which I'll introduce very shortly. Later on, we have the Warratahs as well, the Inhalers, these are all Wellington bands, Tropicals, Serenades, no, Serenades, sorry, excuse me, Tropical Serenades, then we have another one that's really difficult to pronounce because the first time I've seen it, looks like it's called Quebecs. Yes, I think that's right, by the thumbs up from the organisers. And then later on, the Accelerants as well. They're all Wellington bands, so I'll be entertaining you right throughout. Now, put your hand up if you brought a child with you today. They may be disguised as somebody like your husband, but you know, now let's have a look. Anybody got a husband that's almost a child? Put your hands up. Anyone got a wife that is a child? Anyone like to swap their children? All right, we'll be having a bit of children swapping a bit later on, as well as a little bit of wife swapping. Okay, now behind me, over here, we got some things for the children. There's the Brilliant Kids Activities Centre, written down perfectly for me, including the Giant Air Castle. If all the children like to point in this direction, so I know that you can see it. Come on, children. All children point in this direction. Good, very good. And then we've got the Air Tent, which is up there too. Or it could possibly be over there. No, it's up there. There we are. Then we've also got the Giant Snake. Okay, kids, where's the Giant Snake? I can see it. Can you, excuse me, madam, you're not a child, you're not allowed to help there. You're giving your son far too much advantage at this stage, making them look highly intelligent. Okay, let's see the kids point to the Giant Snake. Well done. Okay, now all the fathers point to the Giant Snake. No, sir, it's not over that way. No, good on you, they must be an accountant. Here we go, on to the next one. All sorts of games on the upper level, which is up here. And then we've got, for the people, put your hands up if you love dancing. Come on. Yes, that's good. 3 cubs there, all looking like in the Sahara Desert. And some adults. I want some adults who like dancing. Come on, put your hands up. Come on, play the game. Well done, madam. Is that your husband or your grandfather? Oh, good, it's your husband. Good. Okay, now what we have here for you is some international dancing. We've got up here on the upper level, all the kids pointing again, as well as the madam with going out with the slightly older man. There you are, but you've got lots of hair, sir, so that's an advantage, isn't it, when you're your age? Here we go, we've got the Indonesian, followed by the Scottish, then the Samoan. These don't happen all at the same time, they're one after the other. Then the Indian, the Irish, and the Israeli, and that starts from 11:50 today, which isn't too far away, until 3:50 this afternoon. Continuous dance, sort of like tag dancing. Once one dancing group is finished, the other one rushes on, which is great. Also, just a reminder, kids, it's a good place to be out here in front when this band starts up. Come on, some of you kids, I know if you're old enough to let, or to walk away from your children, from your parents, just come up here into the front a little bit. We need some screaming people to start here. Come on, kids, up you come. Come on, lots of kids, or any teenagers perhaps. Here we go. Oh, look at these guys. They all look like they're cubs and... Oh, you're from the Sea Scouts Jamboree over there, aren't you? Yeah, right. Good on you. Good, okay. Come on, kids. Come up. Okay, that's what we need. Some of the younger ones too, if they're far too young, you can come up with your parents. Come with your parents. I think I might have done that. Okay, here we go. All right, well, that'll do. That's a few. Okay, now you've got to pretend that you're at a big concert here. The band's going to play. Now, wave your arms in the air and scream. Look what you did. You caused the wind to come right back at us like that. Now, that's great. Now, that's what you've got to do when the band starts playing. Just wait for this incredible gust of wind to just abate. If. There we are, if. All right, well, I've introduced everything other than the people that have been patiently standing up here. They're all in their 20s. They're all very attractive and available for bookings, and I will give you their phone numbers later if you find any of them very attractive. Please put your hands together, and the kids can scream in the front for the first band, the Valley Stompers, stomping good Dixieland Jazz. Come on, everybody, put your hands together. This is good stuff.
Thanks, Nick. Good to see folks out here on this we hope the wind stays down, and we hope you have a wonderful afternoon.
Now Basin Street is the street where the folks that all made and live, the land of dreams. You never know how much it seems or just how much it really means. Glad to be Serenades, where the folks all like them. When I lose my Basin Street blues.
If there's anybody here from other places, all right? So I'll call out the name. No, you can't know. Don't put your hand up yet, madam. Haven't said which one yet. Gosh, premature. Here we go. Anybody here from? I seem to be coming and going a bit. Anybody here from Europe? Anybody here from Europe? Put your hands up. One person. Thank you very much. Two people. Thank you. Anybody from America? Oh, lovely. Look, the black guy up the back there. Hey, how's it going, brother? Hey, man, how we going? Woo! All right, saw the Simpsons last time. Okay, then we've got Africa. Anybody from Africa? Yes, two people up the back. Nice to have you here. Good on you. Then Asia. Any Asia people? Asian people? Thank you, sir. Asia people. Like game of bingo. Liz. Auckland. Good. Thank God for that. Okay, Christchurch. Lovely. We don't mind people from the south. Very nice to have you up here. At least coming to a nice place. Dunedin. Any places like that? Dunedin? No, good. Okay, what about just a wee bit further north? We'll go through them quickly now. Just put your hand up quickly. Hamilton. No. Yes, one. Wanganui. Nobody. Nobody lives there anyway. Gisborne. Napier. Yeah, too hot there. Wouldn't be down here, would they? New Plymouth. No. Okay, Nelson. Nelson. Going once, going twice. Nobody Nelson. Okay. Karori. Come in a bit closer now. No, nobody. They're all people down here, fortunately, BMWs. Lower Huts. Hey, all right. I knew somebody would be here. Lovely to see you. That's half the population. Island Bay. Island Bay. Yay. Oh, my laughers. All right. And Miramar. Good on you. And Poru. Hey, what did I say? Poru. Hey. Oh, all right. There's not many people that will be at Kmart tonight. Okay, let's now zoom into what's coming up. We've got a couple of things for you. The Summer City Plaza. The reason why I'm talking so much is because I'm doing what's known as padding, because we're doing a bit of a set-up behind us. Won't take too long. Because at least I'm not going back into when I was born and all that sort of stuff. The Summer City Plaza International Information Caravan is situated over here with our lovely, attractive people from Summer City. There you are, over there. Any questions, problems, lost property, they're there to help you. So, if any of you have lost your BMWs or Rolls Royces, put your hand up like me. Well, we've got a few of them back up there, just go and borrow them, okay? Good on you. And if you've lost a child, and you're quite happy about it, don't bother to do anything. But if you actually are really worried about your children, go and check over there. We've got a selection of them in a couple of drawers all filed away for you. Also, a bit later on, we've got some fantastic prizes from the Plaza International, pointing down below me and over behind me there. International Hotel. We've got some things for you people to win, so this is what you can win by just lying there like that woman is over there in the blonde hair with the trousers are very short. Dinner for two at the hotel's gourmet Burberry's restaurant. A nice luxury accommodation and breakfast for two for the woman in the shorts and the man that isn't sitting beside her. Anyway, there's the woman over there for you. A dinner for two at the Avenue Brasserie, and a night's accommodation and breakfast for two is another one, and a night's luxury accommodation and breakfast for two is the third one. So if you feel like a bit of a nice night with somebody that you might have just met here today, well please just stay around and we'll have a way for you to win that. All right, I think, sorry, it's not going to be up here. I think we're about ready to introduce to you a man who's going to officially open this wonderful day here in Summer City. And his name, and I'd like you please to applaud, and it's a chance for you people down here to really show us what you're made of. Please put your hands together for the Summer City coordinator, Mr. Ian Rogers.
Thank you. Good morning, Wellington. Good afternoon, Wellington. Welcome to the Summer City Plaza International Grand Opening. I just want to say two things. Summer City is presented by the Parks and Recreation Department of the Wellington City Council, and they're really happy and proud to be part of it. And I just want to say thank you to the Summer City team, my team of staff, with number 46, who put this all on, and they're here for the rest of January and February to present the whole festival to you, to Wellington. And without further ado, I'd like to introduce the next act, which is quite...
to come over here. 56, move back. Thank you. All right. Now you can see how difficult it is for this age group to learn the beat of the drum, to lead them for their different actions. So without this drum, they don't know what the action comes, first action and next one. But through this, and they're listening and learning the beat of it, guide them through their items for today. So they done very well. Our next group. So that's their first item. The next one will be an action song, Mania.
But before I start, as a sort of a fill here, let's introduce the members of the band. First of all, playing bass guitar, the bass guitarist. All right, now you're supposed to go play a little bit of bass, you know, like they do. Phil Collins did that. Well, all right. Now behind me, on drums, the drummer, Peter. Yeah, hey. And on wind instrument, on guitar and associated cables, cords and amplifiers, it's the one and only Shauno. Now, we're nearly here. We're just getting a few sounds happening here. The band is just a bit more padding here. The band is actually called, it's the one, you know what the band is called, over here. The band's called the Accelerants, and for people who didn't know, it's spelled like this. A-C-C-E-L. Actually, why don't we all do it together? A-C-C-E-L. Good, L. Good one, madam. That was very good. Who's got the next letter? Come put your hand up. Who's got the next letter after? Yes, sir. What have you got? E. Good on you. Then we've got a one after the E, an R. R. Good. And then we've got an A, and then an N. And what's the next one? T. And last of all. Oh, you're fantastic. What an audience. This is like being over in Wembley Stadium, really. Fantastic. We won't be too long. See, there was this... Yeah, the budgie would always interrupt the tricks and tell them where it was. He'd say, it's behind his pocket, down his trousers, down his back. It was a real pain. Anyway, unfortunately, before anything could be done, the Titanic hit an iceberg and sunk. We're not getting into that so much, but it sunk. The next day, the magician wakes up, and at the other end of a long plank is the budgie. And it's at this end of the plank. The magician's at this end, and the budgie's at the other end. And the budgie's looking out to sea, and the budgie doesn't say anything.
To stand around and feel there's such an awful waste of time. The only thing you'll ever see are the backs of other people's heads as they turn to watch their lives go by.
You ever had a go? Oh, Christmas, yeah, the last year.
I know when the world will end, the world will end, the world will end. Yes, I know.
As you've already been told, we're the Accelerants. It's good to see you along here today. It's a lovely day, pity about the wind. It could be... Some things never change. The more they change, the more they stay the same.
some white you got the architect. That's on where I keep on thinking. I'll give the people plastic balls to the backwoods men and wreck them all. I'll give the people plastic balls to the backwoods men and wreck them all. What do you do when Christmas becomes amazing? And the hottest thing on the earth is sale of the century. All the people like refugees from the good old woman's retreat. But at 10 years on and nothing's changed. All the time too easy. Well, now it's almost 10 years on, and the Queen still sing a song about how anything can happen, but nothing's really happened yet. It's just a nasty side effect. Nothing's really happened yet. It's just a nasty side effect. What do you do when Christmas becomes an aging hippie, and the hottest thing on your TV is the sale of the century? All the people like refugees from the good old woman's retreat. Well, it's 10 years on and nothing's changing. All the time, so easy. Stumble and fall and die upon the kitchen floor. Seems such a waste when you're the tallest man in the world. We locked ourselves on tragedy, and that's the thing when you're dead. I'm a willing jumper, 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 jumper. And I see Dixie on the edge. I wonder what went through her pretty head. I'm a willing jumper, 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 jumper. Next song's Pancake Kitty. It's on the tape as well. I remember when I bought him home from Larry's PCA. He paid to the mouse and the end of the piece of spring that I didn't know. He wasn't such a pity that's life and the city. Now a pancake kitty, but I still love him. I keep him in the freezer, he's not hard to please. When I take him out to play, keep him in the freezer, he's not hard to please. When I take him out to play, doesn't that please? But I still love him. Such a pity that's life and the city. Now a pancake kitty, but I still love him. I still love him. He was an astronaut, but I let him sleep in the bucket. Now I'm laughing, he's dead. What would you give for a good night's sleep? A single moment of relief in the bubble of almost certainty. Can you see through my up to my television set. It's 6 o'clock and it's time to crack. By 6:30 my nerves are left in shreds. The boredom eats away at us like sea waves crashing into rocks.
Being a like the major sponsor for the whole Summer City gig, have got all sorts of wonderful classy weekends to give away for people. So I gather that Nick Tansley embarrassed you all incredibly earlier on today, so I'll do that a little later. Embarrass you even more. And just a reminder, Plaza International's front page bar. Now we're cooking. On the mezzanine floor is open from midday. Yep, that was a while ago, till 9 o'clock, and it's happy hour all day. As the crowd does a huge runner. Plaza International. Now stick around, because in just a moment we've got the tropical Serenades coming on. Also I want to remind you that if you guys don't pick up the rubbish that you drop around, some other poor bugger out there has to. So if you are going to leave any junk lying around, there's bins all over the place, throw it in there, make everybody real happy, then we won't get told off, alright? So we've got more music coming up in just a moment. We've got, tropical Serenades, we've got Warratahs right after that, and Hailers coming up a little later on. Right behind me on the upper level, as they say in the trade, right up there, the face painting tent, giant air castle. The games area is happening up there, all sorts of international dancing going on as well. So we'll be back in just a moment with Tropical Serenades. Stick around.
My name is Filippo. What's your name? My name is Paul. My name is Manuel. My name is Peter. Sam. We're the Tropical Serenades. Before we start, we hope you've had a good starting to your hearing. And our first song is Tears on My Pillow.
You don't remember me.
I'll gladly take you back and tip the hand of fate. Tears on my pillow, pain in my heart, caused by you. Love is not a gadget, love is not a toy. When you find the one you love, she'll fill your heart with joy. We could start anew, I wouldn't hesitate. Gladly take you back and tip the hand of fate. Tears on my pillow, pain in my heart, caused by you.
The Warratahs coming on stage very soon, but first of all, Plaza International Hotel being a major sponsor of Summer City 91, they've got all sorts of prizes to give away. I've got a dinner for two. I didn't think so. Are you? This is good, we started a scandal. Well guys, you get around here, get up on stage. We want a couple of members of the band, if you could, as well, come up here. Between the four of you can work out a song. I'll just show you how bloody difficult it is to do this, because it's going to sound, you know, a bit thing. Can we get you guys up on stage so at least I know you're not going to do a runner on me here? Yep. The two people plus you two guys, come on up stage. Come on. Come on. And you're in this as well, pal. Come on. Up here. Up on stage. Put your hands together for two very brave people. Cheers. Okay, now you grab that microphone there. You come around here. You grab this one. What kind of song are you going to do? Down the back. Yeah. Warratahs having inhalers a little later on this afternoon. Just a reminder, please, if we can go on about this kind of rubbish. I know it's a bit boring, you've got to keep talking about it, but you pick it up when you leave, you take it home.
Thank you. Break out, brother Manley.